Gentle dudes and gentle guys. Sorry, boys. I was just on a call to the insurance company. I did not think that call was gonna take that long. Holy fucking shit. But afternoon, boys. Hope we're well. We'll go over the markets after, but first I wanted to go over a few trades this week because there's something that we all need to understand. We've had a good rebalance because we had a nice rebalance of the dollar. Hopefully we're going to still see it continue. But a very key thing that people have missed this week, regarding fundamentals, but how to actually use fundamentals to your advantage. And a lot of people yesterday managed to pretty much get fucked on EU because they're not using news to your advantage, right? I think there was honestly a good 5-6 people who texted me after I sent that announcement out saying they got in the EU trade yesterday. It was something that was definitely an ALG possibility. I fully understand why people got into it. If you're disregarding news and stuff, I can totally understand. But the buys yesterday was too premature, and the reason why, and it was at the end of the day, boys, it was perfect manipulation for you. In other words, you got perfectly manipulated before the real move come through. And that's what the market plans to do. So understanding that you need to place yourself in the right moment, in the right time. Yes, the buys were perfect. You was looking for the right orders, but it was just too premature. And that's why a lot of people did end up getting smoked on EU yesterday. We took this high, okay, at 6. We broke the 6 high, whatever. We had a trade through, and then we had price come back to our fair value. So the sells looked nice. I'm not gonna lie, they were beautiful. I just realised I've got that on. So a few people did get into the sells if they were looking at it from that perspective, but obviously when we were trading ALG, we was looking for the buy up. Makes sense the most. Plus the bias is buyers. So you was right going for buyers. So don't think in this scenario you should have been selling because you was right going for the buyers. Selling was not the one. But the problem is that you tried to buy before we had the news come out that was going to make price bullish, right? So everyone was looking to short before we had that inflation news. But something that the market loves to do and does all the time with red folder news, all the fucking time, let me add, is it will manipulate. If inflation's looking to come out higher, the big money know where news is going, right? They know where news is going before it comes out. That's a fact. So, with knowing that knowledge, you need to sort of come to understand that they're going to want to manipulate you. And what I mean by manipulate is get your money into the market, so hopefully get you to sell, so they can go ahead and buy. There needs to be enough sellers in the market in order to buy. That liquidity needs to be reciprocated. So, that's what happens before news events. So if you have a news event that's coming out, and very important, bearing in mind, inflation data is fucking key, especially for an economy like the US who are planning on cutting interest rates. To cut interest rates, you need lower inflation. We saw lower inflation come out today. Yesterday afternoon. So now we're sort of signalling the cut from the Fed. Right now, we're sort of in between whether we're going to cut 25 basis points or if we're going to cut 50 basis points. Either way, it's weak for the dollar. So again, very good bias, perfect bias. In fact, EU buyers were perfect, GU buyers perfect, but just a bit premature. This was, I think, Bear Man. Who in the live now plays this? Because again, that's how key fundamentals are. You could have the perfect setup in terms of Asian liquidity. It could be amazing. Look at this beautiful momentum up after trading through. Yeah, look at this. Amazing. But again, you're fighting against the trend. You're not fighting against the trend. You're fighting against the liquidity in the market. They want you to have these sell orders in or these low buy orders so they continue price down. They're right now manipulating, trying to get sellers into the market. Okay, that's what they're trying to do, and hopefully they're all happy around here, so they continue to sell. They want loads of sellers so they can go ahead and buy. They knew inflation was going to come down. That's why they wanted to push price down before coming to the upside. And it's manipulated a lot of people who are selling, but it's also manipulated people that are buying. So you can kind of understand where the market's at the moment and sort of how that move happens. Manipulation within these markets, like institutional manipulation, is so key to understand. One of the most one of the ways of manipulation that happens the most is the high impact news, well, like pre high impact news events. Price will move in one direction and then it will go ahead and switch up after it's got enough liquidity from the first initial orders. So for this example, we had enough people selling. Okay, we had this lovely drop to the downside, so we had loads of sellers in the market during London session, probably just after Asia going towards European session. That's when we're looking to open up those opportunities for the sellers, but obviously going ahead manipulating those and then continuing them and bringing price to the upside. Bearing in mind, a lot of people would have had TPs at external lows. Recent daily low, prior day low would have been there, and obviously we've got loads of lows here. So a lot of people probably trying to sell far too prematurely. Not even premature, just getting manipulated into sells. And then you had those people during London and sort of European session who were trying to get into buys a little bit too early. So not bad, is it? If you was in the EU short yesterday, EU long yesterday, sorry, very unlucky. But my advice to you, right, it would be understand how the market reacts to, or how the institutional traders react to the markets, right? That is one of the keyest ways, because that will save you from so many trades. Because you might do everything right in terms of your technical analysis, but because of that pretty much volume manipulation that's come into play, it's made it very fucking hard for your position to be doing great. To remove the manipulation, you have to be with the institutional money. Okay, the institutional money came in through New York, so this is why on New York session, after we had print at 1:30, which was here, we saw price retrace down, and then we saw trade throughs and then possible trades there, whatever, right? That's where you would be looking for the position. In other words, if you're a London trader, sit out for the day, look for the next day. And look, we're continuing the same bias. The weak dollar, we've seen the dollar come back up a little bit, still down for the day quite heavily. Still need a decent bit to rebalance, might even just come off this DTO here. But yeah, we might see some positions for this afternoon, maybe some rebalances. I'd say the best trades are going to come later on in the week. Tomorrow, I hope we get something. This morning was unlucky because, again, the bias was correct. We was looking at bullish Euro USD, bullish GBP USD. But in terms of entries, it just didn't give us fuck all, right? We was looking at buys from Asia low. We didn't take Asia's low. We was looking at buys from Asia's low. Didn't take Asia's low. So from that front, we was very unlucky, to be honest with you guys. Very unlucky. But again, at least we're with the market. That's so key. At least we're moving with the volume, not against it. Again, I'll say what I said yesterday. I would much rather not be in the trade but be with the trend than be in a trade and not be with the trend, right? And you also would agree with me. Anyone in this stream would agree with me. So why don't you do that? Why don't you get on the right side of the market? If there's no trade, there's no trade. It is what it is. Like I said, boys, funding is what makes you really make a lot of money in this trading, not how much percent you make. Don't worry about the percent. Statistically, the best traders in the world are the people that are way more conservative, right? They are the best traders in the world. In terms of prop firms, statistically, this is info coming from ACG, FTMO, and I think it was MFF, so this was back in the day. The people that got the most amount of payouts, 8+ to be exact, 8+ payouts, were people who were making 2 to 3% a month. That is a fact. And that is that is something I scream for people to start doing. I was asked yesterday, what should I do with my payout? I think it was like 5%. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not going to say his name. Very good question. I love that he asked me instead of just gone ahead and just was greedy, because it could backfire. Should I get my payout at 5% or should I wait and get more? The absolute killer for traders, as soon as they start passing challenges after they've learned the strategy and have started to understand the markets, is greediness and psychology. If you can understand the basic knowledge of this is a fucking numbers game, you do not worry about the monetary value of your account. You only care about the percentile value. And if you know you can earn 2% a month, if you literally just work that out, 2% a month, you can use any variable size account, 100k, 200k, 500k, because you're going to keep getting more funded. You're going to realise you are going to be so much better at 1%, 2%, 3% for the month. Literally, that's it. 1% for me is a bit too low. I'd say minimum 2%. 2% a month on average is perfect. And I mean on average. I don't mean come to the end of 1 month and you've had no trades and you've got the last day of the month and you're trying to fucking catch up and place a trade. That's not what I mean. I mean, on average, 24% a year is fucking brilliant. You work that out with a 100k account. It's not bad, right? But if you work that out with 1 million, it's a lot more money. So it's something to really understand. Buy trading in the zone is the bollocks. So yeah, boys, I was on the phone to an insurer, right? And they said, this woman hit me in the arse the other day. Hit me in the rear. Why does every time I say that it sounds weird and bent? And they are trying to say it's 50-50. Boys, I was stationary at a roundabout. Yeah, stationary. Yeah, at a roundabout. And I got a hit in the back. And it's 50-50. What? Sorry. Who made insurance companies? Who thought, you know what, let's do the biggest scam in history. Let's become an insurance broker. What the fuck? Mad. Reading it right now. Yeah, Josh, that's the way, man. Some books, boys, are so good. And there's some books that it's sort of like an autobiography sort of thing. Those sort of books are so fucking good. They are so good because realistically, knowing how traders trade and how the markets work and how people trade and stuff like that, it's mad, isn't it? It's crazy. Innit? Insurance companies, when they have to pay out, bro, they're a joke, man. All well and good though when they want to get paid monthly. Fucking hell, man. They're a joke. So scum. Are you baked, bro? Jed, you even know me, bro? You do know me. My insurance went up because Charlie got hit by a guy going right in the left lane round the roundabout who didn't even stop. Do you know what I mean? I know you have to pay more because some dickhead don't know how to drive, bruv. Just a joke. Like, how does that make sense, man? How does that actually make sense? Like, it doesn't make sense. Bruv, honestly, insurance is, in my opinion, one of the most disgusting things in this country. I don't know if it's a problem in the world, but in this country, again, I fuck knows about the other countries, but insurance is the scummiest fucking way to actually go about and make money. It is scum, bruv. It's actually disgraceful, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. So shit. Any insurance, car insurance, house insurance, bro. My mum still doesn't have a bathroom in a ensuite. You didn't even claim. What, bro? Bro, honestly, insurance companies are scum. They are awful, man. You seen anything about the fight at Ben Askren? No. What happened to him? Yeah, but wasn't he fucked ages ago? Oh, he got fucked again? Did he get mashed again? What? Yeah, mate, mate, if he's done that twice, that's crazy. I've been driving for nearly 2 years and had to have a black box both years just to keep the price somewhat reasonable. Still $360 a month. $360 a month. What are you driving around in? A fucking Bentayga, bruv. Why is it so high? Yeah, boys, drop a like on the live, man. Drop a like on the stream. Drop a like. Also, boys, if you're not subscribed, that is homosexual. Boys, did anyone else have any other losing trades other than EU yesterday morning? I've gone over my reasons why the trade probably wasn't the best and what you definitely should consider for the near future. Has anyone got any other trades this week they've placed? Win or loss, preferably loss, so we can actually go over and you can actually learn something. In it, bro. At $360 a month, bro, and with a black box. Are you driving around in a fucking APC, bro? Nah, bro. I keep everything the same, bro. I don't trade differently just because I'm on a prop firm challenge. I trade the exact same way all the time. Exact same challenge or funded or account I don't give a fuck about or whatever. I'll trade the exact same. Yes, Henok, what we saying, my boy? I hope you're well, man. Was promised by his health insurance, which he paid stupid amounts for to cover all his surgeries and scams, but they done him over. Didn't help him one bit, so he had to raise crazy money himself. What? That is fucking awful, bruv. Fucking hell. Makes you not want to drive, bruv, innit? £360 a month. It's a decent amount of money. Yeah, I would say that's what I would say, Abdullah, bro. The trades we was looking for this morning were buyers up. We had the buyers correct, just obviously no entry. We didn't take Asia's low or anything. We can monitor price and see how it reacts, but you got to bear in mind we're at a very high point in price in EU and GU, and DXY we're at a very low point. So in order for sales to come through, I would want to see price come up before coming down. Similar to what we was looking at last New York session, was pretty much the move up to the DTO and back down. We didn't quite have it yesterday, but we can see if we have it today. But I think we are going to have a nice juicy retracement before coming up. I'm pretty sure we just had Scott Besant have a speech, which I'm certain was quite positive for the dollar. Let me try and get some info on that actually. Jupiter, I'll go through that 1 minute, 2 secs, brother. So reflect on the AUG, that was you see price going up. So Scott Besson was talking about 50 basis point interest rate cut. Make up for the delay that they've just not been cutting it. Steady, manageable inflation figures, justified. Yeah, makes sense. But that is really bearish for the dollar. Bearing in mind, Scott Besson wants to see a cut of 50 basis points, which is what we call a big fucking cut. That's what I call it. A 50 basis point cut pretty much signals that you want to get interest rates down as quick as possible, followed by lower inflation. So we should see the dollar continue this bearish trend. I think I missed him as well, Slappo, but I just got a few notes from earlier that were pretty much saying that. Yeah, he did come on and say something. Yeah. So he wants half a point cut. Yo, mate, just bought a mentorship, time to lock in. Yes, Daniel. Hope you're well, my brother. Welcome to the team. Yeah, Stu said he's sorting it all out for you, bro. Yeah, we'll start working through the calls, Daniel, for those sort of core concepts, the main concepts. In the morning as well, Daniel, I do a call at 6:30 to about 8:30. So yeah, make sure you join those as well. You can ask any questions on there as well, man. Feel free to drop me a message whenever the fuck you need me. If you've got any questions, brother. To be honest, man, I'm active whenever. So if you drop me a message, I'll probably answer within like half an hour. If it does nothing to trade on but their phone, check free chat. So look. Of course I can. L's my broski. Gold for me is definitely, we're looking for buyers. The best position to buyers. We've not yet come back to the DTO yet. But I think DTO positions are really tasty. I just want to see price continue back up really for gold. Especially if we really are anticipating that bearish dollar. Makes sense to be long in gold. Wait, what? That cost you £120 too? That's insane. Yeah, that's actually very good. Especially considering I just spent about £800 on my PC. And I've still got to buy a few more monitors as well. Oh, I was actually meant to order Lou those wires. Oh, sorry, Mehmet. Yeah, I'll do that now, my boy. So GBP USD on Monday. I think it was very, very good. What was you going in for? Sorry, you was looking for a entry 690. 622. Stop loss 690. So he was looking to sell, right? He was looking to sell. Yes, Julie. Is that Julie? Is that our Julie? Julie? Or is that... I can't tell. Is that you, Julie? I can't tell by the photo. Sorry, mate. Yeah, let's go for this GBP USD loss. So we're talking about Monday, right? Was you looking at... What was you looking for? Sorry, sells, right? 4622 to 690. That is a short position, yeah? It's a tough day in these markets, boys. I'll be real, it is. But I'd say it's tough because we're not getting trades. But at the end of the day, we're right with the bias. I mean, I don't know if you boys are looking for sells on the dollar, but that's pretty much what we're looking for, right? And obviously that refers to longs on EUGU. They're the positions we're going for. If we're able to get those, perfect. If we're not, that's fine. Price is just moving without us. It was a sell, right, Mehmet? Yeah, sell. Did you say yesterday? Monday, yeah. How the fuck do you not win, bro? What time did you get in? Sorry, am I being an idiot right now? GU sells Monday. Just gone. Lovely stuff, Julie. Yeah. Very tight stop loss, Mehmet. Where was your entry? 2-2, right? When's come back? My mate's kicked me out. I didn't kick you out. Yo, don't lie. She's just lying. She's lying. Was this a trade, yeah, Mehmet? Stop loss just too tight, bro. Honestly, just stop too tight. Stop just wanting to be on that high. I know it does take away... I mean, for me as well, the best entry would have been off this fair value. So I know we're below 2R here, but if we push our position a bit up, we go from 50%, still got 13% rounded up. Aim for the low. It's a nice 2-to-1, and it would have come through. Just stop loss, tight stop loss, bro. I mean, that's the thing. It's a very bullish start to a day, so you got to understand that there is a lot of buyers in the market right now. You're going for the opposite. You're going for the sells. So stop loss, you want to always be safe. What would invalidate a trade? Ask yourself this, Mehmet. What would invalidate my trade? Because if price came up and come to this order block here, this sort of area of POI, does that mean we're going to start becoming bullish, or we're going to continue bearish? Continue bearish, right? So what's happening in this scenario is it's confirming your bearish trend. So the only thing you was at fault there was a tight stop loss. What would have invalidated your trade is if we come and broke this high again, right? Because that would have told us we wasn't looking for the Asian liquidity grab and the move down. We were just looking to come up, manipulate lower, and then go ahead and take the high again. But it's just a tight stop loss, bro. The only thing that... So a stop loss would have been here, because this level here would have invalidated price. Here, you just got to let your price breathe, man. And I know, obviously, we want to get the best trades. We want to get the most amount of profits. But a 2-to-1 here, one of these a month is going to make you 24% a year. Two of these a month is going to be making you 48% a year. 48%. Didn't a 100k account, boys. That's 48 grand. That's only fucking 100k account. I don't want to join Stu. It's okay. She's lying. That's cat. She's like... Sorry, Judy. This is like the best trading group in the whole of Europe. In like the whole of Europe, by the way. Germany, France, Italy. All them. Mace, does your trading in the zone book have weirdly spaced chapters? No, it doesn't. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? My chapter 5, chapter 4. Wait, let me go get my book. Have you got the actual book, Josh? Wait, what? I can't see it. Did you... DMs? Did you DM it to me? Hey, let's go, Sam. These are my people, them. Boys, if I don't make you money, you can beat the hell out of me. I'll actually allow you to beat the shiz out of me. Shout out, Sam. Hopefully he doesn't mind me showing. I'll cover his name. It's fucking bare awkward to show you. He just got his payout, FTMO payout. I know this is not really showing much. I just want to cover his name. But lovely stuff, boys. If you've not yet got a payout, man, you're fucking next. I promise you, you are next. Mark my words. Everyone I've said that to, by the way, I've not let them down. No cap. I'll send you a video. Is that a picture of your car right?
It says chapter 5, and then you go back in the pages, and it goes chapter 4.
Yo, what the fuck? I don't remember coming across that. Nah, yeah, mine don't do that. Wait, what does it say chapter 4 is, though?
It says chapter 5 there, and then it says chapter 6 there. What, yeah, it says chapter 5, and then you go back in the pages, and it goes chapter 4.
Oh, right, no. It's right. My chapter 6 is still the market's perspective. So I think they just put 4 instead of 6 by accident. Because it looks like it's the same stuff. Whereas when I complete this, by the way, I've been reading it quite slowly, I won't lie. I'll probably give this away in the Discord. I've highlighted all of what, like, some of the most unbelievable, like, bits of info. Nothing on that page. But some of these points in this book are actually a fucking joke. I think it's the other book I've been reading a bit more. I've highlighted some of the most, like, unbelievable fucking bits of information in there, man. It's the Northern Monkey version. Fucking hell. We got ST. Come on, ST. That's my family. That's my brother. Well done, Sam, my boy. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Plenty more to come. Plenty more to come. Would you have said the trade would have been good if I had better stop loss? I'm pretty certain I ended off the IFVG, which I prefer due to them proving reversal. Yeah, I mean, so where was the IFVG, sorry? I mean, bro, if you ended off this IFVG, you probably would have had a pants full of semen, to be honest. What fair value, sorry? Or IFVG? Imagine if you ended off that one, bruv. Imagine that. Entry up here. Yeah, trust. It's such a good thing. Honestly, when and it's good because whenever you feel like you're not doing anything, because I constantly used to get this feeling. I don't anymore because I fill my time with watching news or reading a fucking book. It sounds boring, but I used to come to a point in my day where I didn't feel like I was doing anything, and I felt very sort of not counterproductive, but unproductive, right? So I was trying to find stuff to really bring my knowledge to something, because you can't do too much in these markets. You have to be quite careful. You don't want to start working against yourself by looking at something for too long. Books, the best fucking way, especially when they're as good as, to be brutally honest, most books, most trading books that you'll see out there are very good in terms of ones that are sort of autobiographies, because these are traders that actually have been trading, right? Most of these, that's why Best Losers Win. I actually can't remember some of the names of the other ones. But Mark Douglas, most of Mark Douglas's books are very good. Fucking knowledge, boys. All there is knowledge in there. From very good traders as well. People that have smashed it in their career. Yeah, I'm going to get Liar's Focus next when I finish Trading Zone. Yeah, that's a shout. That's a shout. That meat can only be beat so much times, ain't right, mate? Where the fuck did that come from? Trading in the Zone's 10. Yeah, Trading in the Zone's cold. That is such a good book. It's actually, it's fun to read as well, man. Yeah, I do. I'll find a 25k account, Apex, and oh, lovely stuff, Julie, man. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Psychology of Money is good. I've heard that's good. I've not read it, but I've heard it is. That is a good one. This one's very good. Disciplined trader, this one's very good. Especially if you're struggling with psychology. If you're struggling with psychology, boys, this one is insane. This trading in the zone, I'll be real, this is really good of just finding out how the markets work. And sort of understanding, well, yeah, how the markets work. How people actually make money in the markets. A bit of history of trading and stuff like that. So a real good understanding of sort of the fundamental structure of how trading works. And this one's obviously a bit more psychology. But these are fucking good. Point. You don't feel like you're doing anything. Don't just go ahead and fucking start finding out a different strategy or some stupid shit like that. Go and grab one of these books, man, because you want to fill your knowledge with the right stuff. But yeah, no payouts yet. Our payouts will come, Julie, without a shadow of a doubt. And the good thing is as well, Julie, you've gone from a few phases of like passing a challenge, then lose it, or foul a challenge, and then go ahead and grab a new one, and so on and so forth. So realistically, you've gone through every step, and I say to everyone goes through different stages. At one point, you're going to pass an account and you're going to lose it, all right, and without getting a payout. You're going to get one time or a few times you're going to buy challenges and just lose the challenges. Sometimes you're going to go through the phase of getting your first funded, getting your payout, and then failing it from there and having to go back again. So everyone goes through these different phases. If I'm being honest, if you've been through them all, you're going to have a good ride next, because you've learned exactly hopefully you've learned what you should have learned from like all those different variable ways of losing. But yeah, keep going, Julie. Keep that psychology strong, and just make sure you're staying focused. Like you said, you are focused at the moment, which I do like to hear, man. Because being focused is key. Being focused on the goal in front of you. A lot of people do tend to sort of run off on tangents, especially in trading, especially when they're in a group chat full of other traders. At the end of the day, boys, this is a solo game. The reason why we do it together, because it brings a bit more fun to it, right? We're able to talk to each other about the charts, talk to each other about how we're doing, talk about different strategies, how mine's a little bit different to yours, how yours is a little bit different to mine, what you risk, what I risk, you're funded, how much am I funded, are you personal, you funded, you see? So, don't massively listen to others. I mean, that's saying stupid because I'm sitting here talking to you boys, teaching you some shit. But just worry about yourself and worry about your own road. And I promise you it will come to you in due time. Right. In due time. Then I had the key, turning the world that closed on me. I ain't done discipline traders. They don't seem to have it in Audible. Might just buy the book and make a ChatGPT read it to me. Yeah, I don't blame you. I find it bare hard to read, boys. I'll be honest. I do find it hard to read. Not like to actually physically read, but read and sort of keep the information in my head. Sometimes I have to read like the same page 3 times to actually understand what is said, which I find really frustrating sometimes. So I think I've only read half of it. I lost my challenge 7 or 8 times. 7 or 8 times. That's what I mean. I don't mean like failing it once and now you're good, you're all set to go. I failed what, 13 challenges, I reckon, 14 before I passed my first one. I lost so many challenges, but I started to understand what I had to do. Losing has to sort of occur in order to win, right? That's just how it works. You need to know how losing feels in order to know how win feels. Cause we faded. I want you to get on it. Feels every time today. Play this. Now it's even more difficult psychology. What's more difficult, Julie? It's because you passed your challenge. Market wizards. I think you've said that one to me before, still, actually. Cause we faded. I want you to get on it. Yeah. The more information you have with buy mentality in trading, it's not how you trade, it's how you think. 100%. I'm not being funny, boys, but you, man, have turned into some real good understanding traders. You guys who join the lives every day, the people who jump on the pre-London early, before everyone else, before the markets are even open, before European markets are even open, and sort of understanding how these markets really work, man. You boys are smashing it. I'll be so honest, like, It's second to none knowing fundamentals and the strategy. Second to none. That will take you so far. And good psychology approaches as well, man. Man, I'm fucking proud of a lot of you boys. Smashing it. The Power of Positive Thinking, Vincent Peale, was a very, very good one. Power of Positive Thinking. I feel like I've heard of that one before. I can recommend either mushroom blend tea if I read helps with concentration. I might have to do that then, Riv. Outsmarting Reality by Nero. Knowledge is an unreal book. Is it? What is Nero? What is that? Can you go through on live what you get when being part of the trading mentor plan, please? Are you talking about the mentoring? So just the normal mentoring in the Discord and the website, or are you talking about one-to-one mentoring? Both I want to join. So this, I'll tell you what, let's go through it together. Let's go through it. Where the fuck's my internet? Oh. I'll just go into the back end so you boys can see. So this is exactly what you get as soon as you sign up for the mentoring. This is essentially there's two sides of it, right? You've got the Discord side, which comes with the calls and all the extracurricular materials. Here comes with your main concepts. These are sort of your main mentoring videos. These are the ones you should watch first. Essentially going over all of the topics in this course. If I can fucking find it. Where is it? 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 Oh, I've not got it active on this account. Have I not got it active? Okay, I've not got it active. Essentially, there's four main titles, right? Five main titles, sorry. Market structure, liquidity, points of interest, confidence concepts, and trading plan. They're the five main topics going over on the website. I've got videos for each of those sections. I think market structure might have like 5 or 6 videos. Liquidity's got like 3. Point of interest has probably got about 3 or 4. Confidence concepts has got like maybe like 7, 8, 9. Trading plan's got about 5. Essentially just videos based exactly on how to use that concept, as well as a test on each of every section. So you essentially how it works, right, is you got a section, and to get onto the next section, yeah, let me just go to that. Let me just go to that. Where is it? Is it showing different. Oh fuck it, don't worry. But they're the sections that come up, man. And essentially you'll be working through those. But to get on to the next section, you'll have to finish a test that was on about the previous concepts in order to move on. And then not only that, if we go over to the Discord, bro, you also get all of these sections in the bottom left. So you'll get pre-Londons, which is pretty much a stream in the morning where I go over the markets, what happened yesterday, what should really we be looking out for today, and in terms of lesson for today is make yourself invaluable, people. No cap. But yeah, pre-Londons, and then we got case studies. We got loads of case studies on the strategies that we strategy that we trade, panning from like this year all the way back to years ago. Trading tips as well. These are pretty much everything in between. So for an example, trading view guide, how do you trading view swap fee confluence. Success is inevitable. A little bit of a psychological video. Trading plan follow-up, so actually how to what you need in your trading plan. Calculating lot sizes, optimizing your trades, loads of stuff, boys. Study loss into lessons, another sort of psychology one. Essentially psychology. And then we've got 2024 mentoring, where we sort of, in the course, we've developed a few more sections. So I've got fundamental sections. We've got some on CRT, which we now use. Quarterly theory, internal, external liquidity, how to trade, when to trade, stuff like that. Loads and loads of content, boys. Everything you need to know in trading is covered in either our Discord or our website. Everything. And then we obviously got 2025 mentoring, where we come into a few more videos. A psychology one that I pretty much dropped a few months ago. Importance of correlation. All of these videos. Loads of stuff, boys. Honestly, everything you need to know is in there. And as well, because I'm on live at 2:30, from 6:30 to 8:30, you boys can message me whenever you want on that stream, and I can go over whatever you may need me to go over for you. I can answer any question, man. Chili, Demi, want to get back in Discord? Do you want to get? I don't know why you can't get back in. I can't believe that's 130 quid, that little sale. That's actually nuts. I think I'll be at the same trade yesterday. Oh, that was a winning trade. Is that today? No, that was I think that you sell. Yeah, trust. Are we gonna start seeing EU and GU come down, come back up now? I think that's what we're gonna see. I think we are going to start. Yeah, we're going to start having this move back up now. That's going to be a good game, that, I reckon. I mean, I feel like you man are going to get molested, but it'll be a good game, though. Spurs against fucking PSG. When's the last time we saw them play together? This move up's actually looking really nice now. Like, bare nice. Yeah, I keep doing that. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that, bro. I do it so often. I'll look at a pair, and instead of looking at a different pair on the same chart, I'll just go on my phone and fucking look at a different pair. Like, I'm looking at EU, and they're looking at GU. Keep doing the same fucking thing. But honestly, these buys actually look really nice now on EU and GU. It's obviously just not optimal because we're still above the Friday 50, Friday hype. Yeah, the EG cooked today. EG Detail is actually coming towards that Friday low now. It's proper doing nice. They didn't want to get in that. I think a few people did actually from the chat. I remember a few people did get in. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's been happening a lot more now. Been doing alright. Not even just this month as well, Slaps. It's been doing really well. Like this, like a good 3-4 weeks now. We've had some really nice EG DTO on Friday as well. Really fucking nice. Like Friday's nice for DTO. I don't think. Tomorrow we've got the 7 AM GDP news for the GBP, which is quite important, obviously. I'm anticipating, obviously, it looks like it's going to increase. We will see. Yeah, one thing we just need to wait for it to come out, really. That's at 7 AM, so we'll go over that tomorrow in the pre-London stream. Yeah, T, bro, it's crazy, man. Fucking crazy. Bro, why does it keep doing this? Is it because I'm on my chart on my phone? How the Asia session was the Asia session accumulative, or was it a distro move? Okay. I mean, this morning it's not something I would get in, and so this isn't my optimal DTO strategy, because obviously here we're looking at more buyers off the DTO, but the DTO was very, very high up, and it just didn't come through. But the best way to have a look if you're going to have a continuation or reversal is if Asia continued or reversed, really. But bear in mind, it was really high up in the day, so it made sense for the move to come down. It was very high up. We nearly took the Friday higher. Insurance is pretty much going up. Jew's gonna come break that high now. EU buys looking nice. No fair value gaps off of it though. Yeah, those buys are actually looking really nice. If we can actually give us some form of fair value, but we've actually not been given one yet. There's a place near me that do a subscription thing. Wait, did you say £25 a time? Wait, what? That's quite expensive. Actually, no, it's not really, is it? Yeah, trust. That's mad. There's a lot. To be fair, because you got to clean it a lot quite frequently, then it makes it more expensive. Like, only if you had to do it like once every fucking 6 to 8 weeks, and it wouldn't be bad. You know what I mean? But every 2 weeks, that is actually mad. Oh, inside and out. That's quite good. I thought it was just outside. That's not too bad actually. I thought it was just outside. Yeah. Stu, if you've got it parked outside your house, it's probably from your garage. Maybe. If you're CNC in wood and stuff. Wait, what's CNC? Is that the laser? Maybe not laser, but say if you're cutting wood. Might be that, I don't know. Brown on a white car as well, it's just crazy. It's fucking the last thing you want. Right, boys, I've been on it for about an hour and a half, so I'm going to jump off. That's definitely probably what it is. Just blaming Africans straight. Oh, it's easier to do that. What candle are we looking at? The daily? If we're talking about this daily, then no, because yeah. Sweet slap, I'll speak to you tomorrow, bro. But yeah, I'm going to jump off as well. This CRT is invalid now. Because obviously we broke the high again. For this to be valid, we obviously we can't break this high. We should be coming straight to that low after we took the high of this candle here. So yeah, that's invalid now. We're just really looking for price to start moving upwards. Hopefully we get some nice trades tomorrow, but I'll see you boys. Catch you boys in the morning. Again, I'm active for the rest of the day. If you boys want to give me any more questions about our course and everything else, if anything to do with trading as well, drop me a message. And we